Mufaction. The long-awaited Mufasa movie.
The second
live-action Lion King.
Well, I was going to say the second in a Disney sequel/prequel franchise to start with an M to come out in the last month.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Nice. Why didn't Jon Favreau get this movie?
I don't think he wanted it. No, seriously though, I don't think he was interested at all in...
That's fair. That's fair. Mufasa starts with a great song. Milele. Beautiful song. You got Keith David and other ladies singing. It's beautiful and it's great. And the animation, they clearly fixed some of the problems from the 2019.
I thought about that. And my biggest bitch is that, like, the only thing I really like from the Snow White trailer is that the animals from the neck back look real, but from this way they look like they plucked them out of a cartoon.
That turtle shot where he's like smiling.
And I feel like if they would have fixed it too much, then you wouldn't have been able to really tie it to Favreau's, because then you're like, these animals look way too fucking different.
They kind of locked them into an animation
style.
So
I change it a little, but like if you do it too much, then people are going to be like, is this another one in its own other universe on top of the other ones? You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I try to forgive that, because I feel like you're right. They backed themselves into a corner.
Yeah. But there's definitely improvements.
This part was a little more expressive.
Yeah, especially when they're singing. I feel like they're emoting a little bit more. And I lied. The movie doesn't start with a song. The movie starts with a 10-minute scene of Nala going to give birth.
They have their
Simba
whole,
going to the birthing grounds.
Forgot
Childish Gambino is Simba for a little bit there, and I was like, is that Donald Glover?
Childish Simba Bino. I don't know.
But we don't let him sing in this movie. A little weird, but. And then Rafiki tells a story to Kiara, who is the daughter of Simba from Lion King 2.
Can I be honest with you?
Be honest with me.
This felt like something they had 20 years ago after they made Lion King. That's been sitting in a room, and they were like, I got an idea for a sequel. Like, this one didn't make it from the other Lion King 2s they made. That was like a direct-to-DVD sequel. This was one of the ideas. This is what it felt like.
Yeah. Because Lion King 2 isn't good.
Not really.
Not as good as 1.5.
No, 1.5.
Why didn't we get a Lion and a Hat? Why didn't we get a live action 1.5?
But this was basically Lion King 1.5, kind of, but like
it's -1. Lion King -1.
I would say 0.5.
Okay.
But
it's before Lion King, though.
But Lion King 1, but this would be before 1. So it'd be like Lion King 0.5. That's why I get what you're saying.
Shut the fuck up. So dumb. Yeah, Rafiki's telling a story to Kiara, and then also Timon and Pumbaa are there.
Right.
Which
they do the color commentary.
I hated every fucking 10 minutes. Hey, why aren't we in the story? Fuck off!
I can't watch a Seth Rogen movie without thinking of you. You ruined Seth Rogen movies.
I know! Because he's not needed in this movie, and it's insufferable every time we need to come. I know who Taka's gonna be. It's like, yeah, the movie wouldn't be fucking made if we didn't know who Taka was gonna be. What are you talking about? Like, motivations for characters are terrible, okay? The intercutting of... There was one funny scene when they cut back to the storytelling, and it was Hakuna Mufasa. And that was the funniest fucking thing that came out of Timon and Pumbaa, and it still was overdone.
You know what this movie felt like? I've seen this movie already this year, and it was done better. It was called Transformers 1.
Transformers 1! I was thinking the same thing, but worse! But worse!
This time, but they added comedic. They added the old people from Muppets.
Yes.
It's like if you took Transformers 1.
You took... It's fucking Transformers 1, dude. 4 characters.
Yeah, with songs.
With songs. It's Transformers 1. It's Transformers 1 the musical. Yes. I was thinking literally the exact same thing. Okay, so we'll do plot. They're telling the story. We get the song Milele. Mufasa goes to a watering hole. It's raining. He gets swept away. Dad dies, right? Because an elephant comes in.
Yeah.
And he's drifting down the river for like what feels like 10 years. But it's like maybe 30 seconds in the movie. And then Taka shows up. Little Scar. Not a spoiler. Obviously, it's Scar. It wouldn't be any other.
Megatron
shows up
to save Optimus.
D13? What's his D20? What's his?
Oh yeah.
D12. My bin.
Oh my god.
So Taka shows up and he's like, "Hey, you're about to die, bro." And then he takes him in because they're strays, and then they have a race. And then it's, "I always wanted a brother." And then Mufasa's like, "I always wanted a brother."
They
it's
sing
like,
a song about how they each wanted a brother.
Did you though? Where was any setup? Here's my rewrite. I came up with a rewrite. Okay?
It was fast. Go on.
We see Pride. We see Taka's Pride, king, blah, blah, blah. They have an older son, right? Who's next in line to be king, you know? And, like, maybe the older brother, is a dick to Taka, you know? And he's, like, a little fucking asshole older brother to Taka. And then, like, maybe that gives Taka motivation because the older brother maybe dies and goes, like, I always wanted a brother who's, like, actually a brother, not, like, my asshole older brother who, like, dies. You know, and like maybe he was killed by the Mads Mikkelsen, like Kiros Pride or whatever. I'm like,
the White Lion.
But we get no setup for like Taka and his pride, and it's like 10 seconds in, it's like I always wanted a brother.
Well, Scar's motivation's a little weird too because he's all about saving Mufasa initially, but then he's always flirting with the idea of killing him.
But then he's a giant pussy in this movie,
right?
Like no pun intended.
Well, he definitely is with the end of the end of the first one. But I mean, like the waffling almost seems unearned. Like I want to save him, and I'm going to throw a race so he can join our pride, but maybe I let him.
Yeah, he loses the race on purpose.
So it's like.
And then by the end of the movie,
he's like ready to kill. Like that's what I mean. Like it felt unearned
because he's Scar, though.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If you're going to do, it felt like the Megatron Transformers one. Like if you're gonna do this, make it earned.
It's unearned. The
unearned.
Megatron thing is better, but it's unearned.
Slightly more,
it's
but they both are unearned. Like I needed a more in-depth, real screw-over job as to why these two absolutely hate each other. Not like, well,
like kind of, you fuck me.
Yeah, and he's like mad, but he's gonna like change his name and keep him there. I'm watching you. Like,
always watching, Scar. Always. That's the voice you did.
That voice lives in my head for other reasons.
We time skip. They're adults. You know, they're adults now. They sing the "I always wanted a brother"
adult song.
I always wanted a brother song.
Now I'm an adult.
I hate that song, by the way. Like the way like the kid Taka says brother,
He's
and
trying to be
like,
Scar.
But he extends the last syllable of brother.
Brother.
Like, ew. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Lin?
And look,
like, it's terrible.
I love Lin-Manuel Miranda definitely more than you.
He's a one-trick pony.
And I think, actually, he didn't lean into the rapping in this one.
No.
And it
kind of.
It starts like the brother song. There's a part that starts to feel like he's about to lean into this like badass rap, and then he doesn't.
And then it's just a chorus.
And you're like,
oh. Because like the beginning of that song is like, oh, this song. Like,
yeah, you're like, okay.
We're like kind of one bopping, and then it's like,
just kind of just.
And then he says, "I always wanted a brother."
Like, here we go.
8 times, and it's like, way to take me out of the movie.
Goes, burr, 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 burr. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I wish he would have done Moana too.
Yes.
I do.
Come on, Moana. Can I get a Chihu? So they're adults. The Mufasa is still hated by everybody else in the Pride, and they're little pranksters. You know, they're like, elephant stampede, and they're like, we fucking hate you guys. Like, why are you such dicks? You know? And like Mufasa is raised by, we get about 12.
You didn't have it in time. I'll throw it in.
We get 12 Timon and Pumbaa cuts in this movie, and they're all terrible.
You know what sells the merchandise.
Yes, no, you're right. But Mufasa's raised by the female lions, so he like knows how to hunt and can like hear antelope footsteps from 10,000 miles away. He's got superpowers. It's Superman.
He's a Jedi.
He's a Jedi. Jedi Mufasa. Yeah.
We all can be Jedis.
But they're hunting. Taka's like following behind because he's like, I want to know how to do this. I want to see what they're all about. You know, and then they run into the 2 white lions.
The white lions.
Kimba the White Lion. Is that why they did the white lions?
Yeah, they're really shoving it up the original creators' asses now. Yeah, we stole your work. Yeah, we did.
Well, the Mads Mikkelsen is named Kiros, which is like super close to Kimba. Like, which I didn't know was Mads Mikkelsen until I had to look it up.
Okay.
Because he gets a song, and it's like actually Mads Mikkelsen singing.
Yeah.
Like, which is like maybe one of the better songs.
I almost feel like he should have been Scar of the original, which I know it was Chadwick, right? Wasn't Chadwick in the original movie?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
In the 2019 one?
Chadwick, the Black Panther was Scar.
Was he?
Yeah.
I've never seen the fucking 2019.
Oh, really? Doesn't matter. Beep. I was wrong.
Beep. I wasn't trying to prove you wrong.
You're good.
I just had to
trying to
confirm
remember
that.
now.
Yeah.
What else was he? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
But you're right. Mads Mikkelsen could have been a good Scar.
Yeah.
You know, or
That's
just get Jeremy Irons back. But he's a white British dude, so we weren't going to do that. Damn it. Where were we? Okay, yeah. They're being attacked by the white lions. Mufasa inadvertently kills the son of Mads Mikkelsen's character, and then Mads Mikkelsen is like pissed off and like goes to kill their other pride, you know. And then he sings a song.
And he sings a song.
Then he sings an evil man, bad guy song, which is like it's no Be Prepared.
It's not.
Like you could tell with I Always Wanted a Brother, they were trying to do I Just Can't Wait to Be King, and it's like you're just not there.
Or I just can't wait to have a brother.
Yeah, it was like it was kind of the same song.
It does feel like
the
that
music, the instrumentals are fucking fantastic
Yeah.
in every song, and like Mads Mikkelsen actually singing was like, okay. I was like, that's probably my top song in the movie.
Okay.
Bye Bye, Kyros's song.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was pretty good. Yeah, but it's more like it's like a talk sing song. It's like song's position. He's just like, I'm gonna talk at you, and I'm gonna be really intimidating, even though like nothing about Taka's dad.
Yeah, like how they did Be Prepared in the first one, and they ruined it by
making it a talk song,
doing like half of one line. Yeah.
I needed to Be Prepared. That's what makes the first one so fucking bad.
Yeah.
So Taka and not Simba fucking run off. And then they're just like traveling. And then they run into Nala or Sarabi, who's like the mom, right?
Yeah.
Simba's mom, right? And then they meet Rafiki, who we
younger,
get like
a younger, handsomer Rafiki.
Yeah, but we get like a whole Rafiki story where it's like a bunch of baboons are like in a tree, and then they're like, "We're gonna exile you because you're fucking crazy." I'm like, where did this come from? I'm like, why can't they just run into him? We get Zazu, not John Oliver.
I
Zazu.
know.
Why? Because he's supposed to be younger, so we're gonna cast whoever the fuck. Like, I hated Zazu.
Yeah, no John Oliver, no go for me.
No John Oliver, no go. Why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, that's the point where I got out of the theater and walked out.
So Megatron, Alita 1, and Optimus are walking through. It's Transformers 1, guys. They're going on a journey. They're trying to find the Pride Lands, right? And along the way, Taka falls in love with Sarabi for no reason. Just because.
Yeah, because. Well, they got to move the
it's a
plot
hot girl.
along. Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So it's like, we got to fuck. Like, Avi, you know? And like, Mufasa's like,
Tony.
yeah, but we're kind of gelling, you know? 8 out of 10 scars.
Sorry, employee here. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's kind of loosey-goosey from there. Because it's like, they're traveling,
Then it goes full trope. We have to connect to the first movie.
I know. We get a Can You Feel the Love tonight between Sarabi and fucking Mufasa, bro. Because, like, Taka saves her, but, like, not actually. It was actually Mufasa, but Taka fucking tells her that it was him, and then she finds out, and then, like, Taka sees them, like, getting all lovey-dovey.
Noodling.
And then, like, that's the entire motivation for him betraying Mufasa.
That's what I mean.
Like immediately, he goes to Kyros and is like, I can show you where they are. And his, like, voice completely changes.
I'm evil now.
I'm evil. I'm Megatron.
Yeah, like, all of a sudden, I just saved your life 11 times, but now I'm going to kill you. And you're like...
Now I'm going to completely betray you because you're Mr. Steal Your Girl, you know? And it's like, even though they were never... Like, it would be one thing if it's, like, Taka and Sarabi were like,
already a thing.
We're already a thing.
And then Mufasa slides in.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Like, maybe she was also in the Pride, separate from the other thing.
If he's that jealous of a person, of a cat, of whatever, you know what I mean, of a character, then why would Mufasa keep him around? I'm gonna change your name and keep it, like...
Right.
Why?
That was unearned. It's like,
That's
you
what I
betrayed
mean,
me,
like-
but he saves him at the end.
After he contemplates whether or not he's...
Going to save him after he's already betrayed them.
Foreshadowing. Like, we got it. I got it.
Yeah, by the time we get to the Pride Lands and it's like Mufasa's like rallying all the animals, I'm like...
Then it's Lion King 1.
I'm like-
By the end, it's Lion King 1.
I'm like, don't they hunt you guys in Lion King 1?
That's weird.
Like, don't they have to eat? What do they eat?
It's a circle of life,
But
dude.
what do they eat?
Yeah, I'm at like a
It's just
6.
like it falls apart by the
does.
end.
I'm
It's
at
like Scar's motivation is Sarabi doesn't want to fuck him. So he's like, well, my
Right,
life's
though.
ruined.
I'm gonna kill everyone.
It's like, you're kind of hot, dude. You can go find another little lion lady, you know?
Which to me kind of like blows apart the original one because they make it seem like...
There is a throwaway line in Lion King 1 where he's like, you chose Mufasa over me one time. and it's a throwaway line.
Right, but they make it seem like
And they
they've
took that
been
and used that for his whole
ruling
motivation.
this Pride Land for thousands of years, and it's the lineage.
Right.
And Scar should have been, but he did something wrong to not get it.
Well,
Not
also-
like Mufasa was someone completely like.
In the original Lion King, they like are brothers.
Right.
Like they 100% are
They
like.
never mentioned their adopted brothers.
No.
And they never mentioned, the Pride just started. Like,
Right.
before you get into this Lion King 1, like, we're fresh. Like, that all just happened.
Simba's second king?
That's what I'm saying.
What are you talking about?
Everything, like, because the whole thing is like, in Our Father before, all the kings are up in the sky, it's the stars.
What fathers?
Where?
That's literally a line. They go like, "Oh, the kings of the past are all
Of
up in the
what?
sky." You mean your dad? You mean the one?
Ruins the first movie.
Yeah.
I hate sequels and prequels that ruin the original.
Well, they're just like making shit up.
Now that I just thought about that, no, this is not a 6.
no,
This is a 5.
It's a 5. I'm going 5 out of 10.
It's better than Moana 2.
Yeah.
Only because of Lin-Manuel, who I still feel like
loved
phoned it
the
in.
beginning of this movie though. It was almost good, and then it's like, yeah, but Scar's motivations are like not earned in any way. It's a lot like the Megatron thing. He's just like, I want to hurt
That one was
everything.
only slightly more, but not even really. It was just like
There was at least another cause other than like Megatron is in love with Alita, but
Right.
Alita wants to bang Optimus and not him.
No,
it's
in
like
Transformers, it was like his worldview is supposed to be shattered, so now he's gonna
he knows
change
nothing.
He's gonna change it all and take over himself
With violence.
With violence,
Right.
Fine. It's not great, but it makes more sense.
And Transformers 1 is such a good movie, man.
It's a good movie.
It's such a good movie.
And this, but like I said, this rewrites the original Lion King, and I hate that. There's no reason to do that.
No.
The first one is a good movie
It's
that
classic.
they ripped off.
Yeah. It's a classic with classic songs, and there was no reason to do this.
Mm-mm.
Unless my pitch is 2D animated. Should have been
I
just
would've-
back to 2D animation. It's like it was a prequel all along. You know, prequel all along.
So you're at a 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 5.5.
Because it was
Disappointing.
good, but like
It's
by the time you
Which
get
again,
to the end,
5 is average. I
5
have
is
to
average.
remind. I
5
swear to
isn't
God,
bad.
the people
5 is
watching
average.
our videos are like,
I gave Craven a 0. So
5 is
when a
average.
movie's bad, we give it a bad rating.
most movies can get to that bar of a 5 because you just have to be competent. And this is slightly better than that because the performances aren't bad, but it just unneeded.
The songs are decent,
But it's unneeded.
but it's not necessary. Yeah.
It felt very Moana 2-ish when it's like, let's just do another one. Oh, you got a good idea? No, but
No, we
money.
don't. And you can't string us along if we already know
I already
the
know.
outcome.
Already know.
Why do I care?
And it's not like you already know, but you've never seen it before, like Wicked. I get the argument. That's a stage thing. You've never seen it in a movie form. Yes, I know what happens, but I want to see it it was a budget and like,
Right.
in special effects,
Right.
not just like a stage play. Cool, I get that.
Wicked was better
Like-
than this. You know,
right?
not
That's
by
what I
much,
mean.
but it
Like,
was.
it's like there's no need for this story again.
No. I was gonna say something else, but then I forgot. Scar sucks in this movie, guys.
So you just summed up Mufasa.
I forgot.
I was gonna.
That's just like I hate when movies do that. Like when we know the outcome. It's like the prequels. It's like, hey, let's make Darth Vader good for a little bit.
Right, and as much as those got shit on, that was better than, we didn't get Darth Vader till the last 20 minutes of the freaking movie
Right.
of the all three. You know what I mean? That one was at least an earned turn, as bad as the writing is throughout those movies.
Yeah.
It's still better than
Yes.
this kind of
There's
stuff.
motivation.
There's something.
There's at least motivation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't help the woman I love because the power I needed requires me to be evil, so I'm going to have to be evil.
Right.
And then it corrupted me, so I'm fucked.
Right,
Like-
and I was raised as a slave, so I don't understand my.
And then my order
skewed
betrayed
view-
me by
right.
not letting me take the master. Like,
I already have skewed
It's
right and wrong
so-
views. That makes way more sense.
it's so much more earned than, she doesn't like me.
I'm gonna burn the entire planet to the ground. Yeah.
Ugh. Fuck off. And then, by the end, it's like, you can stay, but I'll never say your name. Then call me Scar.
Yeah.
Why? Why would he do that?
Oh, look at this for the
You don't
Millennium
get to
Falcon.
choose your villain
Yeah.
name, asshole. No, I'm gonna call you Mr. Poopy Doodoo Head. Like, you don't get a cool name.
It felt like the Solo movie. Like we got to put the things into places
He
for the
needs all
pieces.
he needs all his MacGuffin.
Yeah.
He needs his dice.
How does Scar get his name? Oh, I know.
Solo.
That's what it felt like.
It's Solo. It's fucking Han Solo. God damn it.
It's Solo and Transformers 1.
Transformers Solo.
Solo formers.
Fuck. I hate this movie.
Oof. You're definitely in your top 2 most anticipated of the year when the year started, yes?
Yeah, we were going to have our top 10 list, and spoilers is pretty high.
It's on there. Yeah, but I mean, like, this is one you were definitely looking forward to.
All
though,
year.
like,
I've been
all
looking
year
forward to
long.
this movie. Yes. Rightfully so. I have gripes. I have
was
issues.
going to say, I definitely think you're going to